Good evening, sir.
Hey, Dolly. Have you been sleeping? Have you been sleeping, Dolly?
Yes, sir, I was sleeping.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Priya. Dolly, there is a little bit of a difference in I was sleeping and I have been sleeping. My question was not, were you sleeping? My question is, have you been sleeping? When I say, were you sleeping? I'm referring to a time in the past, but I'm talking about now. So, how is it past tense? So, I have to use the present tense.
Yes, sir,
And,
I have been sleeping.
right. And were you sleeping when I called you? Were you sleeping when I texted you? Were you sleeping 5 minutes ago? That's fine. But right now, because I looked at her eyes are a little puffy. Dolly's eyes are a little puffy. So I thought she must be sleeping. So I said, have you been sleeping?
Yes, sir, I have been sleeping.
Yes. Nishat, how are you feeling
Hello,
now?
sir. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Nishat. Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, sir. I feel better, but I have weakness. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Yasmin, ma'am. Where is Ashwini?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hello, Adib. Good evening. Ranveer, I think something has gone wrong. I don't know what. Your video has frozen. Can you hear me, Ranveer? They have dropped. Hello, Sukriti.
Good evening, sir.
Evening. Tani, welcome back. Where are you? In Bihar Sharif? Or
No,
in
I'm
your
in Mumbai. I will go to Bihar tomorrow, sir.
tomorrow you're coming to Bihar Sharif?
Yes,
Are you happy now?
especially preparation for Gautam Prayer.
Asking whom? Yasmin ma'am.
Yes.
Asking me or Tani?
Tani,
Are you
Yeah,
happy,
I'm in
Tani?
Mumbai. I'm in Mumbai.
uh, you are going to your bike yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow I will go to my cave.
Okay, now I understand why you said, are you happy? Okay. Yeah, are you excited about coming back to Bihar Sharif, Tani?
Yes, sir.
I don't think
It's
so. I
Gautam
don't think.
Bhaiyya's marriage fixed, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. But
Gautam
what I'm
Bhaiyya's marriage fixed.
what I'm saying, Tani, that a married girl, like you, doesn't feel happy, fully happy whether she is in her maike or she's in her in-laws' house. Because when you are in your maike, you think about your in-laws' house, and when you are there, you think about your maike. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Oh, you
That's
are
how
right.
it is.
Yeah, you are
I
right, sir.
am dilemma.
Yeah, like I've never been in that situation, but I can imagine that. For some people, it is easy to empathize and understand other people's situation. I'm one of those people. I've been cursed to understand other people's emotions better. I say cursed because it puts me in a very difficult situation sometimes. Sometimes I'm not as decisive or strict as I should be just because I understand why the person is doing or doing something. Sometimes, who has started the whiteboard? Who is loading the whiteboard?
Oh,
Good evening, sir.
Oh, hello, Saad. All times great.
Is it true, sir?
It is true. What is true, ma'am?
All-time greats.
What do you mean?
So on Saturday,
No battery. Please charge.
or to join the class, then I got to know my youngest son had lost his cycle.
Oh, was it stolen?
I got it stolen. The thief was just around about 12, 13 years boy. And I still wonder about that guy.
Mhm.
He's from outside. My son went to ground to play cricket and he forgot to lock the cycle.
Right. I remember when our institute was near DV school many years ago, let's say 2012, 13. It was 2012 or 13. And
10 years.
we were 10, perhaps 10 or 11, right, Tani? And then our students' bicycles were being stolen. Two bicycles were already stolen. So we were keeping a very close vigil, very, close eye we were keeping on the bicycles. And what we noticed was a young boy of maybe 11 or 12 years of age was trying to open the lock of a bicycle. He was caught, of course, because we had already lost two bicycles. People started thrashing him. But he was just a 12-year-old child. Yes, what he was doing was really annoying because we'd already lost two bicycles. But it didn't feel right to, that much. So,
So seeing the boy, I didn't feel angry, but I
uh-huh.
felt like a pity on him. When my
you,
husband asked him, "What is your father's name?" The boy said, "My father passed away.
Mhm.
My
They
mother."
also sometimes they're trained to exploit our emotions when they're caught. This is also true. Having said that, we shouldn't really beat a young boy that badly, even though they are doing something illegal. We have to maybe hand them over.
Then we got to know the same boy stole three cycles 3, 4 months ago, and they promised not to do it again.
Right, right.
We have
Because
some military man here for
Mhm.
colony security, so it
Mhm.
is easy for us to find out the thief actually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ranveer,
Good evening, sir.
hello, Apurva. Good evening.
Hello, sir.
Ranveer, hello.
Sir, today I want to listen, sir.
All right, Apurva. No
Okay, sir.
problems.
Okay, sir.
Ranveer, I was asking whether your friend Ashwini is also there, or only three of you are there.
No, Ashwini is here.
I want to see Ashwini also in the camera. Bring him in the frame. Arrange yourselves in a way that all four of you can be visible. Okay, friends, let's get started. MacBook Air. Who is connecting? Yeah, all right. Fine. Let's study, shall we? So the starter section we did yesterday, I want you guys to repeat those sentences we did in the starter section yesterday. Rice is grown in China. Rice is grown in China. Yes, rice is grown in China. All right. Give me more examples from yesterday's exercise. Champagne. Champagne is made in France. Champagne isn't made in Scotland. Whiskey is made in Scotland. More. Rolex watches are made in Switzerland. Rolex watches are not made in Japan. Toshiba cars are made in Japan. They are not made in Italy or France. All right then. Okay. Tetris, the best video game ever. Do you play any computer games?
Good evening, sir.
I used to play, sir.
Uh,
Yes,
all
sir.
right. MacBook, who is using the MacBook? Please tell me your name. Uh, the best video game ever. Do you play any computer games?
Yes, sir. I used to play.
Uh-huh. Oh, fix your audio, Jaffrey. Maybe you can hear me. Okay. Um, yeah. Do you play any computer games? Oh, I love playing 8-ball pool, but I haven't played it for a long time. I think more than a year. It's been more than a year. I uninstalled the game. We have a chair. Come here. Come here. Well, yes, because I was playing it a little too much. It was just keeping me too busy. It was wasting a lot of my time. So one day I decided to finally, remove it from my mobile phone. I knew as long as it was there, it was almost impossible for me not to play. So I decided to get it out of my phone. So 8-ball pool, one of my favorite games. I can go on and on and on for hours and hours. I used to play every night actually, sometimes until very late, until 2, 3. I was losing the control of my life because of these addictions. Another game I love playing is chess, but chess is very much the same whether you play it online or you play it on your mobile or you play it in the real world with people face to face in person. It's very much the same thing. Which other games do I like playing? There was this game where you slice vegetables and fruits falling. Yeah, what is that game called? I loved it when I sliced a lot of fruit and I got lots of points and boom, boom, and these things, the screen, the way the screen lit. I loved it. I still sometimes want to play that game. My daughter was playing it 2 days ago. I think we have very similar taste. What other games do I like playing? I don't like playing games which most people are crazy about, like PUBG and Free Fire. All those games where you have people with guns and kill other people. I am not interested in those games. As a middle-aged man today, I find these games totally nonsensical. But when I was a kid, I loved Contra. Contra was very basic level of similar games where you have a hero who has a gun and you get different kinds of powers, different kinds of bullets. I love playing Contra. I still do sometimes actually. But my love for such violent games is limited to Contra only. I do not play the modern games anymore at all.
Sir, what about Mario?
Mario, I played as a kid. I love the sound it made when it hit the head with the onto the coin basket and the sound that it produced. I still love that, but I can't find it anywhere. I want Mario on my mobile, and I would love to play it for a few minutes. Why not?
Sir, to play Mario, you have to have the device called Nintendo.
Uh-huh. And can
Nintendo.
I not play? Can I not play it on my mobile phone?
No, 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 you can't.
What a pity. I would love to play it on my phone. Contra, I played on my phone. However, it is best when you have that stick, which gives you a better control of the person sleeping, jumping, the switches. I still remember the wooden box with two switches and a handle, and we put our two fingers on the switches too and control the handle with the left hand. I still want to play that way. I can easily cross 8 stages even today if I play that way. Huh. It doesn't feel the same when you are just touching the screen instead of moving the handles. Now, I have spoken about the games I like playing. It is for you now to talk about the games you like playing. Question number one, I'll give you guys a couple of minutes in the breakout room. Go ahead and share your experiences. Even though you do not play, you can talk about it, whatever you want to. Just do not kill the conversation saying, well, I have nothing to say. Don't do that. Apurva doesn't want to participate in the conversation, right, Apurva?
Yes, sir.
So I will put you in a room where you can listen.
Okay, sir.
Hmm. Who else will not participate?
Sir, I will only listen.
Why is it these days you're only listening, not going into the breakout room to talk?
Sir, I have joined TCS, so
Ah,
I,
you're
I want
already
to
at work. You're already at work.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
My
congratulations. Great.
thank you,
How are
sir.
you enjoying this new environment, the new
It's
groups of
getting
people?
it's getting better day by day, but
Uh-huh.
in the starting, I feel
I'm opening the rooms for you guys. Go ahead. Join. So, yes. I've heard the name. My children keep talking about it, but I have no idea what this game is about. There are square-shaped things, and you have to move left, right, like that. Okay. Missed you guys. Can you get some chairs? You guys thoroughly enjoyed your stay in the village. Huh. You go there, I know, and you come here. Now I will allow you to sit with her. I will allow you to sit with her. You come over here. Yes. Yes. Yeah. You know what, Isha, you bring the child out in her. You know, there is a child inside her. That child is normally, resting, but with you, something changes about her. Her face, her body language, she becomes 5 years younger around you. Ask her. Nishat, beta, go join the breakout room, listen, talk.
Yeah, sir. Of course, I am waiting for.
Can you see? Can you see the
But
invitation on your screen?
I am seeing you, sir. But I'm waiting for join the in the breakout room. But you
Don't you
didn't.
see an invitation on your screen somewhere? Breakout room option. Room number 2
No,
is
sir.
for you.
No, sir. No. Okay,
Let
sir.
me make you the co-host. Go to room number 2, Nisha.
Okay, sir. One minute. So, um,
Were you guys and Atul and Anshika were in the same place? A few days. A few. Not few, a few. They will come back in a few days. Okay, everyone.
Good
Read the
evening,
first
sir.
part. Hello, Lucky. Good evening. Read the first part of the article about Tetris. First part of the article on your screen, everyone. Can you see the first part of the article on the same page? Tetris,
Yes, sir.
the best-selling video game ever. Read and answer the 3 questions. Read. Read the text. Tetris, the best-selling video game ever. Over 35 years old, and it is still played all over the world. It is said that it is difficult to find a video game player who has never heard of Tetris. Over 495 million have been sold worldwide, and it is still selling. The game has a long and unusual history. It was created in Russia in 1984 by Alexei Pajitnov, an artificial intelligence researcher at the Russian Academy of Science in Moscow. Pajitnov invented games as a hobby, and many of them were enjoyed by his colleagues at the academy. Tetris most of all. The game became so popular, it spread from Moscow to Budapest, and in 1989, it was discovered by a British software publisher and then exported to the US. Tetris is the biggest selling video game by far. Minecraft is the only other video game to have sold over 100 million units. Read this text one more time at your own comfortable pace. You don't have to rush. Read slowly. Read to learn. Read to get the information. There are some questions. How old is the game?
For 35 years.
It means it was created more than 35 years ago.
Created over 35 years ago.
Who created it?
Alexei Patidov.
Created by a Russian AI researcher called Pajitnov. What a funny name.
Pajitno.
He also found the name
But
funny.
no.
Would you like to marry a guy called Pajitno? Do you want to be Pajitno's wife ever? Anyone? Sonali, Saloni, would you like to be Pajitno's wife? Mrs. Pajitno? Sukriti, would you like to ever be Mrs. Pajitno, Sukriti?
No.
No, no. The names are funny, Pajitno. No. Names sound funny to people from outside of that culture. To people outside that culture. Even our names will sound very funny to people who are not from India. Europeans find many of our names very funny. Kalinga Swami. Totsope. No, African. Chamindavas. Okay. So, Lungi and Giddy. Yeah, and Giddy. Burger. Yeah. Okay. Where did this Pajitno work? Where did he work?
He was work at the Russian Academy of Science.
Academy of Science in Moscow.
Okay. Yasmin ma'am will speak one more time. Where did he work, Yasmin ma'am?
At the Russian Academy of Science in Moscow.
In your first attempt, you made a sentence. You are only giving the answer in the second attempt. Go ahead and give me the whole sentence. Yasmin ma'am.
Whole sentence.
Yes. Where did he work?
He worked at the Russian Academy of Science in Moscow.
That's right. He worked. He worked. Yeah, of course. He worked. He worked. He worked at the Russian Academy for Science. Okay. The Academy of Science. Academy of Science. The Russian Academy of Science.
Moscow.
And of Science in Moscow. Where did the game spread to after Moscow? Where did the game spread to?
It spread.
Yes. It spread. It of a spread? Spread. Where did the game spread to from after Moscow? After
Budapest.
Moscow, the game spread to Budapest.
Budapest.
Now, next, after exercise 2, read and listen to the whole article. Read and listen to the whole article. Are you ready, guys? You have to listen carefully and read the rest of the article. You have just read the introduction, the first part.
(10.1) Tetris, the best-selling video game ever. Over 35 years old, and it is still played all over the world.
It is said that it's difficult to find a video game player who has never heard of Tetris. Over 495 million have been sold worldwide, and it's still selling.
The game has a long and unusual history.
It was created in Russia in 1984 by Alexei Pajitnov, an artificial intelligence researcher at the Russian Academy of Science in Moscow. Pajitnov invented games as a hobby, and many of them were enjoyed by his colleagues at the Academy, Tetris most of all. The game became so popular it spread from Moscow to Budapest, and in 1989 it was discovered by a British software publisher and then exported to the US. Tetris is the biggest-selling video game by far. Minecraft is the only other video game to have sold over 100 million units.
Why has it remained so popular for so many years?
There are a great many classic video games, so what is it about Tetris that has made it so universally popular? It is an easy puzzle game to play. It's made up of coloured squares, simple enough to be played by everyone, young and old, but it is mastered by only a few. It can be played on any computer. You don't need the latest model, and people in every country can play. Its simplicity means you can play as you go, anywhere, anytime. You don't have to sit and play for long periods of time. In 1989, the Nintendo Game Boy was launched in Japan, and Tetris was the perfect game for this, the first handheld computer. As of course it is today with the smartphone. It is played by generations of people, on tablets, laptops, smartphones and game consoles. There is little doubt that years from now it will be downloaded by our children and grandchildren, the latest and new version of the most important video game in history.
Done? Now there are 8 statements in exercise 3. You have to correct the false information in these sentences, guys. Maybe you want to listen to it one more time before you start doing it, okay? I'll play it one more time.
10.1 Tetris, the best-selling video game ever. Over 35 years old, and it is still played all over the world.
It is said that it's difficult to find a video game player who has never heard of Tetris. Over 495 million have been sold worldwide, and it's still selling.
The game has a long and unusual history.
It was created in Russia in 1984 by Alexei Pajitnov, an artificial intelligence researcher at the Russian Academy of Science in Moscow. Pajitnov invented games as a hobby, and many of them were enjoyed by his colleagues at the Academy, Tetris most of all. The game became so popular it spread from Moscow to Budapest, and in 1989 it was discovered by a British software publisher and then exported to the US. Tetris is the biggest-selling video game by far. Minecraft is the only other video game to have sold over 100 million units.
Why has it remained so popular for so many years?
There are a great many classic video games, so what is it about Tetris that has made it so universally popular? It is an easy puzzle game to play. It's made up of coloured squares, simple enough to be played by everyone, young and old, but it is mastered by only a few. It can be played on any computer. You don't need the latest model, and people in every country can play. Its simplicity means you can play as you go, anywhere, anytime. You don't have to sit and play for long periods of time. In 1989, the Nintendo Game Boy was launched in Japan, and Tetris was the perfect game for this, the first handheld computer. As of course it is today with the smartphone. It is played by generations of people, on tablets, laptops, smartphones and game consoles. There is little doubt that years from now it will be downloaded by our children and grandchildren, the latest and new version of the most important video game in history.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Saad.
Sir, I am not able to see the whole text.
Oh, okay. I understand that. Hmm. Okay, never mind. I'm sure you guys heard it. Okay. And now look at these 8 sentences. You tell me which of the information is not true. First, strike through the information.
True.
Cross that information off. Nearly 495 million games have been sold worldwide. Which information makes this statement false?
So nearly.
Okay.
Nearly.
So strike through nearly, cross out nearly. Okay.
Yes.
And what do you want to write in place of nearly?
Over.
Over 95.
Okay, fine. 2, it was discovered by a Russian publisher. Which information in this sentence makes it wrong?
Publisher.
Publisher. Cross it out. And correct it by writing what?
AI researcher.
British
That's
publisher.
right. AI researcher. AI researcher.
AI research.
AI researcher. Okay.
It was invented by a Russian scientist. Discovered by the British. It was discovered by a British
British publisher. Okay, okay, fine. Guys, you got it wrong. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you have to remove the word Russian and put the word British because the word is discovered, not invented. Good point.
Yeah.
3, Tetris was the only game enjoyed by his colleagues.
Yes.
game enjoyed by the colleagues.
Tetris is wrong, right? The only. Tetris was the only game. Tetris was one of the games, not the only game. 4, the game is made up of colored circles.
Squares.
Remove the word circles and put the word
Squares.
5, it is too difficult to be played by children.
False.
Yeah, then go.
No.
Too difficult. Very easy.
That is wrong.
This sentence is wrong.
जी हाँ बोल रहे हैं जी नहीं रेगुलर हमारा 3 तारीख से है बाकी अभी बूस्टर क्लासेस चल रहे हैं जी हाँ फायदा नहीं है मतलब मैं नहीं समझा कौन से बच्चे की बात कर रहे हैं आप किस क्लास के बच्चे के लिए जी जी तो चूंकि हम लोग अभी एडमिशन सीजन है और अभी हम लोग काफी बच्चों से मिल रहे हैं तो मैं रिकॉल नहीं कर पा रहा आपको और उन बच्चे को तो मैं चाहूंगा कि आप कल मुझसे मुलाकात करें स्कूल में दाखिले के लिए आप बात करें राइट एडमिशन के लिए जी जी मैं समझ गया तो आप मिलें और बूस्टर क्लासेस चल रहे हैं बच्चे जो आ रहे हैं ज्यादातर उनको अभी 2 दिन का और बूस्टर क्लास बाकी है 1 और 2 तारीख का तो आप बेहतर होगा कि आप कल आकर के मिल लें मुझसे ठीक है तो बच्चा जी हाँ बच्चा दरियापुर से आएगा रोज क्या हाँ हाँ जी मैं समझ गया तब ठीक है ठीक है आप मिल लें मुझसे आकर के ठीक है ना जी 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 बिल्कुल जी बिल्कुल निश्चलगंज मेरे ख्याल से कंगर सराय तरफ जी 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 नहीं जाहिर सा तो मुश्किल है अच्छा मैं याद कर हाँ मुझे याद आ गया हाँ मुझे याद आ गया जी 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 बिल्कुल बिल्कुल मुझे याद आ गया जी 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 बेहतर है, कल ही करवाएं आप, ठीक है जी। ओके ओके। Parents, let's see, where were we?
Number 5.
Number 5.
It is too difficult to be played by children. Which
It
word
is
is
too
wrong?
simple.
Too difficult.
Difficult.
Too difficult,
It is simple.
right?
Easy to be played by.
Easy enough, simple enough to be played by children and or elderly as well.
Elderly as
Yeah, it can't be played in many countries.
Can't be
can be.
played.
It can be played in many countries.
All.
Yeah.
It can be played in
All countries.
all countries. Oh, what happens? Some games are controversial, and certain countries ban them. For whatever reasons, they ban some games. Like in India, you can't play certain games because Indian government will not agree with the policy or maybe with the impact on the children and stuff like that. Tetris is such a simple game that all governments have allowed Tetris, like Minecraft. Okay. The smartphone was the first handheld computer.
Smartphone. It is
No,
Nintendo.
smartphone wasn't. Nintendo Game Boy. Nintendo Game Boy was the first handheld. There is some doubt that Tetris will be downloaded in the future.
There's little doubt.
There
Little
isn't any doubt. There isn't any doubt. There is zero doubt.
that is will be
Now,
downloaded in future.
Now, I will again open the breakout room. I want 2 people to practice. But before you go there, practice with me as a class, all of you, okay? I'll read the sentences. You guys will correct me, okay? Respond. Nearly 495 million games have been sold worldwide.
No, over
Okay. Over 495
Over
million.
495 million games have been sold worldwide. Right. It was discovered by a Russian publisher.
no,
It
it
was
was discovered
by a
British.
Russian publisher. It was discovered by a British publisher.
Publisher.
3. Tetris was the only game enjoyed by his colleagues. No. Tetris was one of the games enjoyed by his colleagues. It means his colleagues enjoyed playing all the games he invented, right? But they enjoyed playing Tetris most of all. It's not that they only enjoyed playing Tetris. They enjoyed playing other games too, but they enjoyed playing Tetris most of them all. Do you understand? No rules to practice. You have to respond to the statement. You have to correct. You have to explain it like, yes, this is not right, this is right. The game is made up of colored circles. No, the game is not made up of colored circles. The game is made up of colored squares.
Yes.
It is too difficult to be played by children. No, it isn't.
It's
It isn't too
easy
difficult
enough.
to be played by children. It is simple enough. Children can also play it. Even the elderly can play it. The smartphone, sorry, it can't be played in many countries. No, that's not true. It can be played in all the countries, all over the world. No countries have banned this game. No countries have banned this game. You have to respond as naturally as possible. The smartphone was the first handheld computer. No, smartphones came recently. The first handheld computer was a device called Nintendo Game Boy.
Nintendo.
There is some doubt that Tetris will be downloaded in the future. No. There is no doubt that Tetris will be downloaded in the future as well. Yes.
Sir, repeat the number 3.
Okay. Tetris was the only game enjoyed by his colleagues. No. Tetris was not the only game enjoyed by his colleagues. They enjoyed playing Tetris more than other games, but they played other games too. That Tetris was one of the games he invented that they enjoyed playing. It's not like they enjoyed only playing Tetris. They enjoyed playing other games as well, but definitely they enjoyed playing Tetris most, right? I hope you understood. Zafri, anything more, anybody? Now
Yes.
I'm creating the breakout room. Go and practice with one-on-one, one partner. Yep. Please, I don't know, Apurva, would you like to participate and practice a little? It will help you.
No,
I'll
sir. Today I'm
you
not
come.
feeling well, so that's why.
Okay, Apurva. All right, no problems. And what about Simran? No way you can practice, Simran?
Sir, I will only listen.
Okay. So where was this? Dolly will go to that room. Yeah, what's going on? I need to have my okay. Everybody else is ready to play? Join.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Join the rooms.
No, it's not. It's everybody knows that 295 requirements have been seen by the one. No, it wasn't. It was discovered by British publicist.
Was one of the other games. It was one of the other games.
The game was the game is made up of colored squares. No, it's
Simple enough to be played. हाँ, ध्यान से to be played लिखा है. Ranveer, can you hear me?
Hello, sir. Can you hear
Can you hear
me?
me? Yes. Can you hear me, guys?
We can't hear you.
They have not connected speakers.
There are
It is not connected.
there are two speakers. Use the wired speaker. Wired speaker.
no, the small means recent things. People know like Nintendo, it was Nintendo, but just Nintendo, the first. It was invented by a Japanese. There is no doubt that Texas will be done. There is 425 million games have been played.
Aryan, ask Aditi Didi to go and help the guys fix their audio problem. Perhaps they are not choosing the right option in the speakers option, audio option in the Zoom meeting. Okay. Give the phone to Aditi.
Nearly 495 million views have been displayed on it was discovered by Russian publisher. This was the only game enjoyed by his colleagues. But it was one of the games enjoyed by the game is made up of colored snippets it is played by children. The smartphone was the first handheld computer.
You gave us very
Enough time, sir.
not enough time, sir.
Is it so?
Yeah,
Oh,
we are in between the new.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, sir.
Next time I will try to give you guys more time.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, people.
Thank you, sir.
Grammar spot. Hello. So, verbs that we know. Eat means khana, teach means padhana, write means likhna. We learn these verbs because the subject of these verbs is usually the doer of these verbs. Teachers teach students. Teachers teach students. We eat mangoes. People write letters. But when you look at these verbs from the perspective of the object, not from the perspective of the doer, the object. Students are taught. Students are taught. Mangoes are eaten. Letters are written. If you observe these sentences, come here to the grammar spot box. Many of the verb forms in the text are in the passive. Take a look at some examples. It is played all over the world. It means what? The game. The game is played all over the world. Who plays the game? People. People play this game all over the world. People play this game all over the world. This game is played all over the world. Is played in bold. These two words are in bold. Can you notice them? Next. 495 millions have been sold worldwide. 495 millions have been sold, have been sold, have been sold. These three words are in bold. Can you notice?
Yes.
It was created in 1984 in Russia. It was created. Look at the highlighted words. Was created. How do we make forms? If you look at the structure here, pattern here, is played, have been sold, was created. One thing is common in all these sentences, that the verb is in the third form. The verb is in the played, sold, created. So the passive form is the third form, one. And the verb is not alone. Played is not alone. There is be before it. Is played. Been sold. Been comes from be. Was created. Was also comes from be. So basically, a passive form of a verb is be plus V3. Be plus, I talked about people eat mangoes. So the passive form of eat is be eaten. Passive form of eat is be eaten. People write letters. Write is a verb. Now the passive form of write is be written. Teachers teach students. Teach is a verb. The passive form of teach is
Out. Beat out.
Beat out.
be taught.
Thought.
Parents scold their children. Okay, scold. What is the passive form of scold?
Be scolded.
Be scolded. Scolded.
So basically, you have figured out that passive form is made by adding BEB plus the third form of the verb.
Yes.
And what is the passive form? When we are looking at the verb from the object's perspective, not from the doer's perspective. People play cricket. People play cricket. Play is not passive because people play. We have the doer as the subject. But when people play cricket, but when we bring cricket at the front,
Is
before the verb, if cricket is the subject, be played will be the verb. What is the verb? Be played in so many different forms, depending on the tense requirement. But the verb is be played. People write letters, but when you bring letters to the front and look at the verb write in the passive form, the verb is be written. Letters be written. It is not a sentence. I'm giving you the subject and the verb. Letters is the subject. Be written is the verb. Now, be written will be used in different forms as per the requirement of the tense. Here, be written, be eaten, be scolded, be verb will change its form depending on the tense. Which verb will change its form? BEB, because one is fixed, V3, V3, V3. Be verb will change according to the tense. So what is the passive form of a verb? What is the passive form? Be plus V3. So if I give you a verb, let's say damage. What is the passive of damage?
Be
Be
damaged.
damaged.
Be damaged.
All right. Kill. What is the passive of kill? Be killed. What is the passive of go?
Be gone.
Be gone.
That was a trick question. That was a googly. Hello. You forgot. Passive form exists for those verbs which have an object, because passive form is the perspective of the object. But go does not have an object. We go somebody. We go something. A verb that doesn't have an object cannot be found in the passive form. Please understand what I'm saying. A verb that doesn't have an object cannot be looked at from the object's perspective. So passive form is not possible. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Cry doesn't have a passive form. Because do you cry somebody? Do you cry something? No. First of all, you need to understand some verbs have objects. You know that. And some verbs don't have objects. Verbs which don't have objects cannot be changed into passive form. Because what is passive form? When the doer is the subject, it is active. When the object becomes the subject, because the object is passive, doesn't do anything. I eat mangoes. Mangoes don't do anything. People do things. They move their hand, they cut the mango and put the mango in their mouth. People eat mangoes. Mangoes do nothing. So mangoes, when mangoes become the subject, this word mangoes becomes the subject, then eat becomes be eaten. And now, first of all, be verb. Do you know the 5 forms of be verb, guys? What are the 5 forms of be verb? V2 form. Was verb. V3 form. Everybody. Everybody. Being. V4. Being. V5. Is. Is. And base form. BEB. Right?
B.
Okay. And there are 2, am and are, that you need to understand. Okay, wait for a second. First of all, I will look at the V4 form. What is the V4 form of be?
Being.
Being. Now, clean. We clean the streets. We clean the streets. People clean streets. People are the doer. But when you bring street to the front of the sentence, now clean will not remain clean anymore. It will become be cleaned. Now think, hello, Shams, eye contact. When you are making a present continuous sentence, present continuous, everybody knows, happening now. Happening. गलियां साफ की जा रही हैं. Doer missing. Streets are V4. R के बाद V4 ना? V4 क्या है?
Being clean.
Being. B का V4. Streets are. R तो है ही. Streets are. आप गलत जा रहे हैं. अब B plus V4 V3 पढ़े तो का V4 B चेंज होएगा. पहले क्लियर कर लो. B का चेंज होना है पैसिव में. तो B का V4 पढ़ेगा. क्या पढ़े? V4 B. Streets are V4 clean.
Being clean.
Streets are being clean. स्ट्रीट साफ कर दिए गए हैं. हो गया, काम खत्म. प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट. स्ट्रीट्स हैव
been.
V3 क्या है? Been cleaned. Streets have been cleaned. The streets have been cleaned. साफ कर दिए गए. साफ कर दिए जाएंगे. स्ट्रीट साफ कर दिए जाएंगे. The streets will के बाद कौन सा फॉर्म? B1 क्या है? The streets will be. तो आपको बस अपना टेंस का ज्ञान फॉलो करना है. And you need to know that the verb is not anymore do. It is be done. Do, be done. Do, be done. Passive form क्या है? Be done. Active form क्या है? Do. The active form. And what is the passive form? Be done. Be done. आपको कोई रूल्स नहीं याद रखने. No rules. पैसिव का कोई रूल नहीं होता. ये बी डन है, बस यही काम करे. बी वर्ब विल चेंज अकॉर्डिंग टू द. चलिए, गलियां कल साफ की गई थी. कल मींस पास्ट टेंस. द स्ट्रीट्स V2 लाओ. बी क्लीन्ड का V2 लाओ. बी का क्या V2 होता है? वॉज एंड वर. स्ट्रीट्स है, प्लूरल है, तो क्या बोलेंगे? स्ट्रीट क्लीन यस्टरडे. अगर एक ही स्ट्रीट है, द स्ट्रीट वॉज क्लीन्ड yesterday. Street was cleaned yesterday. कितने लोग एकदम क्लूलेस हो गए भाई कि क्या क्या हो गया, नहीं समझ में आया कुछ भी, और बाकी तो समझ रहे हो, अच्छी बात है। एनीबॉडी इज कंप्लीटली क्लूलेस? तो वर्ब पैसिव फॉर्म में डू नहीं होता, क्या होता है? बी।
Be done.
Be
ये
done.
क्लीन है तो पैसिव क्या होगा? बी क्लीन।
Clean.
किल है तो बी किल्ड।
Became
कल कल 200 कुत्ते मारे गए।
100 dogs were killed.
200
200
dogs
dogs
yesterday.
का पैसिव
were
वॉज फ्रॉम क्या है? वॉज वर्ड। यहाँ कौन से लोग हैं? वर्ड।
Were.
यस्टरडे 200 dogs were killed, राइट। और कल फिर 200 मारे जाएंगे। टुमारो 200
Tomorrow,
more
Tomorrow, 200
will
dog
be
dogs
will
will be killed.
Will be killed.
will be killed.
be killed. Got it? Okay? हर दिन मारे जाते हैं, प्रेजेंट सिंपल ना, एवरीडे थिंग, रिपीटेड एक्शन, हर दिन मारे जाते हैं। 200
200
डॉग।
dogs
अब बी
are
वर्ब का प्रेजेंट फॉर्म
200
देखो,
dogs will
आर
killed.
एम। अब
are
बताओ क्या चाहोगे इसके साथ?
every day.
200 dogs are killed every
Every day.
day.
every day.
So you don't need to remember rules for passive. You don't need to, because if you understand what the passive form is, you have to follow the simple tense. Right? Did you study this way, passive form, in your school days? Anyone?
Sir, it was more complicated.
A lot more complicated, I know.
Yeah.
What would you think of me if I tell you the fact? No matter how complicated people think passive voice rules were, I always stood first in my tests, in my classes. Class 9, 10, I attended tuition classes. Teachers taught all those rules, and then they gave questions. You had to change active to passive. I always got them right. So it was easy for me back then too. And when I started teaching, I taught the same way. Midway, my understanding kept improving, enhancing, and finally it evolved to such a level where I can explain things this way. No books teach this way. All right? You have to just develop an understanding. Then, okay, that's what is going on. So it is not do, it is be done, and then follow the basic rules.
So
Okay.
the way of learning, the way of learning in the schools contradicts the way you taught us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sir,
I go on,
any
Yasmin,
ruling
ma'am.
is good.
Sorry, Yasmin, ma'am. Can you repeat?
Sir, I didn't learn any rules in school. My school.
You did not learn any rules, Yasmin, ma'am, at school.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how do you feel about it? You know, you did not learn any rules. So did you feel like you did not know passive voice, or you felt good that you did not learn any rules, but you could speak passive voice sentences?
I have learned anything at my when I grown up. And
I will tell you, when I was young, 16, 17 years of age, and when I tried to speak English, sometimes I made passive voice sentences forcefully on purpose, just to prove that, look at me, I can make passive voice sentences. You guys are struggling with active form, and I'm making passive voice sentences. I often made sentences like, today khichdi is being cooked at home. Today khichdi is being cooked at home. And I looked around like, notice me, okay? That's how it is now when you are a young boy, 16 years of age, and you come from that kind of background where English is such a big thing and everybody else is struggling and you are getting it right. So you feel, yes, you're special. Okay. So yeah, I did feel that way when I was a kid. That's why I took
sir,
more
I
interest.
there, but I am still struggling.
Sir, I would say it's a legendary way to teach children. I will apply my children.
I will apply this method, right?
Method.
Yeah, absolutely. The only thing you need to do with kids is talk to them. You don't need to explain any rules to them. I keep saying this. In my elementary class, there are two children. There is a girl 7 years old. She's the daughter of one of my students, oldest student. And there is another girl, Prisha. So she's 8. And I don't really ask them to do any exercises, nothing. I just ask them to sit here like I did with you, Inaya, initially. Sit, listen, enjoy yourself. Slowly and slowly things will work out. They do actually. Depending on how intelligent the child is, Inaya is intelligent, it has worked out better for her. Some children are less intelligent, it will take a little longer. That's it. But there is no other way you can teach young kids. You can't go into present simple, present continuous when they are 7, 8, 9 years old. It's a torture. Yes, but I know. And you know what? Some guardians come last year because we have finished 1 year at school and we have had all sorts of, experiences. Some guardians, like I often say, parent, some came and said, पैसी boys पढ़ाए हैं, rule नहीं लिखाया है. Rule नहीं लिखा copy में. It was so funny. I said, gee.
Sir,
They do. Yes, Yasmin ma'am.
you should have said I will teach differently.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up, Yasmin ma'am. Can anyone make out what Yasmin ma'am is saying?
Sir,
I
I
can't.
said you said I teach you differently.
You
Sir,
think you're, I know you're speaking, but your voice is breaking up big time.
you could have said you taught them differently.
No, 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 no. They came complaining. Rules नहीं लिखा है कॉपिया में कोगो. कह रहा बचवा की पैसिव वॉइस पढ़ाई हो गया है.
I know, sir.
वो रूल्स जाएंगे, म्यूजियम में रखे
Now,
जाएंगे.
No, sir, it will be sold 10 rupees.
10 rupees a kilo. Yasmin ma'am, your voice is breaking up. I'm really sorry. We have, if you watch the recording later, you will understand why we are saying this. We can't understand what you're saying.
okay, sir.
Shubhankar, no, when you say okay, sir, that's okay. We understood that. But the other parts. Shubhankar, could you understand what she was saying?
A little bit, sir.
Little bit. Can you repeat?
I'm saying, how long have you been giving online classes?
How long have I been giving online classes?
Yeah,
Yes.
Since 2020 lockdown?
Oh, 2020 lockdown. I got an
Since
idea after Corona period when I saw my children attending class online.
You can only speak one short sentence. We'll understand that. When you go on, then suddenly everything it starts becoming choppy and broken.
I have some kind of problem of my network.
Yeah, when you say one or two short sentences, we understand that. But when you keep going, suddenly your voice becomes very choppy. All right, people, what you have to
Saying
do?
after Corona pandemic, when I saw my children attending online class.
Okay, last part, but still not able to understand exactly what you said. Okay, task for you. You guys look at the text. Look at those passive voice forms. Put them in the columns. Present simple column, past simple column, present perfect column, will future column. There are 4 columns here. Okay? Look at the text again. The verbs have been highlighted. Okay? Pick them from there and put them in the correct columns. Come on, do it right now. This is a task for you right now. You have to just focus on be verb. That's it. Be verb will help you. when I start the elementary class, unit 1 is about be verb. I tell them, ye bahut kaam aane wala." But they don't understand this. अभी किस वजह से हम लोग ये समझ पाए? Because we are very familiar with be verb and the forms of be verb. Present simple, past simple, present perfect, will future. Should be enough. Come on. Was launched. Was launched.
Past.
Past simple.
Past.
Past simple, right? Is mastered.
Present simple.
Present simple.
Present simple. Present.
Is made up of. Is made up of.
Present simple.
Present simple.
simple.
Will be downloaded.
Future.
Will
Future.
future.
Will future, right?
Will future.
Okay. Can be played.
Present simple.
Model.
Present.
No. Can plus V1. Can. Don't you know can? Possibility.
Yeah, possibility.
Modal verbs take V1 after them. Just like will, can, must, would, could. After them, we always use V1, base form. So we will use be. Was discovered.
Past
Past simple.
Past
Was
simple.
enjoyed. Was created.
Past simple.
Have been sold.
Present perfect.
Present perfect.
V3. V3 form is used in the present perfect. And before V3, we have has or have. So present perfect. Is said.
Present.
Present
Said.
simple.
Present simple. Is said. Is be verb. Present form. Fine. Your homework is to go through grammar reference 10.1 on page number 151. To be played. We will come and talk about it. This is to infinitive. To infinitive. Okay, I'll share it later. I'll share the grammar reference page and you guys will go through it. Okay, read it carefully. We will discuss the rules, whatever things we need to discuss about passive voice tomorrow. But I hope everybody has understood. Do is active and what is passive? Be done. So clean. Answer. Be answered. Question. Be questioned.
Questioned.
You think you can't be questioned? You think you can't be questioned? Who are you? In our country, when Prime Minister can be questioned, right? Yeah. Guys, we'll continue. Bye-bye. See ya.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Right. Good night, everyone.
Bye bye.
Good night, sir.